What's better than importing one car is importing 3 cars with some of your best friends, and we got the call last night late that they're ready to be picked up from the port today. So it's 7:30 in the morning. We've just met up at our shop here. Dylan is our designated driver this morning, and he's going to take us to the port of Vancouver, where we're picking up not 1, but 3 cars. These aren't really the conventional Japanese cars that you probably have in mind, but since selling my Honda Beat, I've really just wanted to get my hands on something else that's funny and quirky and would make for a good daily driver. Paul had a similar epiphany, but in this case, it's for his wife. And Sam, who watches a lot of Juicebox, decided he wanted to buy one of these cars. You'll understand what I mean if you're a fan of Juicebox for you. The Port of Vancouver is about 30 or 40 minutes from our shop, and we're gonna head out.
If there's any birds watching, please tell me what I did to deserve this.
Well, you need more patina, man. The Corolla's too nice. So we've been working on a patina build for Dylan's silver side Corolla Classic. It's looking pretty patina. Fire trucks? Fire truck. Ooh, nice. Off road. Good thing.
All right, what do we got here?
Jimny. Every single time that I've been to Japan, I see Jimnys. I see them absolutely everywhere. I've been wanting one forever. And this last trip to Japan, I went to Hokkaido for a few weeks. And if you know Hokkaido, it's up north, it's all snow, and they have loads and loads and loads of Jimnys there. So it kind of did me in, and I decided that I was gonna buy one of these. So yeah, this is my Jimny. It is a Freestyle World Cup edition. The reason I love that so much is because it has blue seats. And I realized that Paul's wife, Yui, also wanted Jimny, so we decided to buy 2 Jimnys at the same time. So that's the other Jimny. It is the exact same model as this one. This one is just a 2001, so it has one-piece hood with integrated grille, and that one is a 2003, so it has 2-piece hood and grille with chrome grille. And that is like quite literally the only difference between these 2 vehicles. It's the exact same engine, transmission, all the running gears the same. It's got the same blue interior. Yeah, the white on silver two-tone. I am stoked. I've been dying for this. So this was like the fastest importing process ever until it wasn't. It was like everything was going so quickly, and then it was like super behind schedule for like a couple weeks. So I'm really happy this thing is finally ready to
Sick. Sam also bought something.
Yeah, garbage.
Let's go look.
Yeah. This one is K11 March, 99, 1.3 manual. Pretty funny. I love these seats.
Oh, the seats are so dope.
So sick. We have so many cars to wash this shop today.
Less than no gas in it, so hopefully it fires back up after I turn it off.
Did you see Sam's car? Did you look into it?
I haven't even looked at it yet.
Oh, it's so cool.
Oh, dude, this is so rad.
Damn, all the like fucking everything on this car is like so good shape. Like
damn,
zinc on the sill.
Yeah, there's a lot more room than I thought there was going to be in there.
Yeah, honestly, for
That's
the small ass car.
Yeah, that's enough for like 5 apples probably.
This is a good apple moving machine.
Your remote for a cereal you don't have.
I know somebody who works for the port, and she unloaded all these cars, and she hid peach gummy candy in my car.
Nice. Oh no.
Okay, I'll just drive like this. This is a grandma car anyways. I should really be like this. So it's fine. Yeah, I gotta mod these seats. It's like sitting on a bench.
Dude, you look so tall. I don't have a ton of fuel. We should probably head straight to the gas station. Are we going?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's do it.
I gotta grab my car though.
Yeah. Dude, it started stalling out over that overpass. Yeah, it was like, there's no gas in it. Oh my God.
I could like roll this thing over.
How much to fill this thing?
I think, well, gas is like pretty expensive right now at $2.20 a liter, but $2.25 a liter, but this is also Jimny, so I'm gonna say $40 Canadian fills it.
I'm gonna say $51.
$51?
Oh, premium. That's gonna be $70.
$70.
I said 40 bucks.
I said 51, so let's see.
Extremely wrong. It took 40 liters, which is, I mean, I could have just researched how big the tank of this thing is and I didn't, but that's way more gas than I anticipated.
How much is yours?
$56.
56 bucks. Did you put in preams?
No way. This thing doesn't get that.
All right, got the Jimny back. Got Paul and Yui's Jimny over here. Sam's car's over there too. We're just washing them all off because they're covered in shmoo from being shipped from Japan. Lots of crusty stickers and just crap baked onto the paint, so it's always nice to give them a quick wash. And I've been collecting tons of trinkets for these cars over the last couple months, so I might put some trinks on today as well, just to make them look nice. But I'm really happy with this thing. It is goofy, it is fun to drive, it actually rides super nice and is like shockingly quiet on the inside for what it is. It's way more car-like than I expected. I thought it was going to be a lot like worse to live with, but that drive on the highway from the port to here is actually pretty good. Yeah, it's super good to finally have these cars actually at our shop. It's always kind of the fun of importing a car is waiting for a few months for it to arrive. You build all the excitement up in your head, you collect all the parts for it, and now we finally have them here. Obviously a couple steps left before we can actually put them on the road. They do have to make it through an out-of-province inspection, just stating that they're safe so we can get them registered. The big hurdle is done. We've waited for them to arrive from a different country, get off a boat, get to a yard, get picked up, and get brought back to our shop. So yeah, now we're just gonna screw around with them for a couple hours because they're here and we have lots of trinkets for them. Big day for trinket and doodad. I got my tires for Jimny, some slightly more knobby all-terrains.
Are you gonna put it in?
Yeah.
Man, let me see if it fits in there. Lit up like this, like bluish color, kind of almost like this.
Oh, that's gonna be cool. Yep. That looks good.
Taking flight with this thing. I got this from like Pakistan or something. It was really funny. I think we'll stick almost like some 3M for now and maybe like send some self-tappers in through the bottom.
Yeah, fair enough. That looks cool.
Yeah, it's probably gonna get like Robertson screw.
The paint looks so much nicer on this. The car.
Look at that, it's on there.
You think it's gonna come off?
Nope.
Sometimes I just be munching on them.
VS6. Coolest 90s street style wheel for sure. 15s. Rubber band tire.
15 by 1.
Yeah, by 4. All right, so last we saw, this car had no spoiler on it. It had stock wheels and tires still. They were all dry rotted and cracking, and to get this car through inspection, I needed to put rubber on it. So now it's got 15-inch VS6, and it's got all the daily driver goodies on it now. So we have a stereo, some shell speakers, sub, and an amp, and today we're gonna lower it. This car feels really tight. No complaints thus far, but it's really, really soft. The suspension is very blown. Yeah, maybe we'll make it a little bit stiffer with some suspension. Yeah, this feels like very much like EG Civic. Let's go look at my pile of shit here. This is our materials for the day. Dylan went and grabbed these off Marketplace for me. These springs that came from the ocean, $40, pretty good. We'll use those in the back. A couple of struts, clean mounts for the knuckle. We're just gonna use this material here, weld on some brackets. Should work. All the junk from our coilover bins. If you don't have bins like this, honestly, you're lacking. You need shit like this for this exact reason. Coilover for $100 with a bunch of mismatched parts. Let's do the rear first. Okay. I should probably get some different springs one day, but these are good for now. Take my completely rust-free car and put some rusty junk in it. Some chips.
They just fall off the coilover?
Yep. If I skin these enough, we can make another spring out of this. Fits this diameter. Yeah, we actually don't know if I need to mod the pan hard bar yet or not. So we don't know if like the axle is going to be in there straight. It might be biased left or right. Not sure yet. We'll have to measure that. right, that's good.
That wasn't that bad.
All right, so we're gonna take this. This is our top hats out of this car. It's got this little guide in here. It's not a bearing, so it's not spherical or anything. It's just a like little sheet of steel in there, and it's kind of got some rubber bushing in here. We're just gonna slog out that hole and use it on these coilover struts here. I measured this ID out. I believe that's like 12 mil or so. This looked like 15. So I'm just gonna slog that out until it fits up there. And we'll stick that guy on there. Once those are hanging up top, we'll thread these guys back on there. We'll add some brackets to the knuckle. See how it goes. So I disassembled this thing. I tried to drill this out and it was just spinning. So I bent these tabs up and this thing just comes apart like arts and crafts or whatever. I'm gonna stick this in the vise now. Drill that out. Assemble this back together. Black & Decker Play School hammer right here. That's gonna do. Did some tinkering here, did some thinking. Sometimes I do that. We got the strut in here. It's all seated up top there. So now I've got these two little brackets made. These will essentially be the bites for the fork here. We're gonna need to count for some spacing back here just because the bracket here is round. It's a tube, so it's round. I'll decide the depth here for how high it needs to be. And then we're gonna mark in here, take it off, copy this on the bench. We'll bolt these things together, tack that as one piece, and that's pretty much it. Should be pretty simple. Should be done in like an hour. Nice, sharp Carlisle drill bits. Cobalt.
Alright.
That's her.
Alright, we'll cut back to this when it's fully welded. Damn.
There we go.
That looks fucking good, dude.
I like the wing that's on this one.
This is so much better than before. It's pretty level now.
There's so much room to go, like.
Yeah. It'll be really drivable. This
Fuck
thing
yeah.
would be great, dropped in at like 2 inches, but.
Okay, today's Jimny day again. Actually, it's just doohickey day again. We got both Jimnys at the shop and Sam's March. Sam's March is low now. The last time you saw my Jimny, it was on dry rotted tires and it still had crusty stickers on it and no trinkets or doodads. So I fixed that. I put trinkets and doodads on it. I added a steering wheel to it. I polished it. I took all the nasty crusty stickers off. And today we're gonna put cool old Kenwood head unit in it along with some new speakers and a little underseat sub. So it's a little more enjoyable to drive around. And once all that's done, we're gonna take all 3 doohickey mobiles downtown Vancouver, shoot some cool photos of them. It's really, really blue in this car. I got blue steering wheel, blue seat, faded blue floor mat, blue Game Boy Color, blue trinket light, some blue accent lighting on the double din that we just installed. What else we got that's blue?
Double din is so cool.
Yeah, I'm really, really happy with this. We've been on like a real period audio kick lately at Checkpoint, and I feel like I got kind of obsessed with this equalizer look from Dylan's Supra. Like Dylan installed level indicators in his Supra and I thought that looked really sick, but this is like obviously not the right type of car for level indicators. Having a head unit that has like the equalizer and then the level indicators built into the head unit I thought was cool, just because then there'll be some like activity on the screen, which I don't know, it's kind of neat. And it's like, I don't need Apple CarPlay. I got maps on my phone, I got a phone mount here on the car, so like, and we put a sub under the seat. Should I move the seat?
This is like, Very, very inexpensive, right?
Yeah, this was like $150 Canadian on Amazon. We actually have bought 4 of these. Paul's Jimny has one, my Jimny has one, Sam's March has one, and Dylan's Supra has one now, which is like kind of hilarious. Boss Audio, please sponsor us. We have bought a lot of your stuff lately. Freestyle World Cup was a event hosted in Japan. That was the International Ski Federation hosted an event called the Freestyle World Cup. Suzuki somehow managed to like get in bed with them and build a bunch of special edition Jimnys and special edition Ks based on Freestyle World Cup. So, and all it meant was like I got these blue seats and I got some fog lights and a couple other little trinkets and doodads. And then in Paul's Jimny, it's basically all the same stuff, plus he got a heated driver's seat. And then his has rear headrests, but mine doesn't. And there's a couple other differences between the 03 and the 01. Like his has slightly different mirrors, the grills are different, but for the most part, they're basically the exact same vehicle, especially mechanically. We got all of this literature on like the Jimnys and the Ks. So that's like
that's so
Jimny,
sick.
that's the K. This is a slightly newer generation. Like that's like a 2008 Jimny. That's my generation of the JB23W, which has like the integrated hood and grill. Yeah, look at him, dude. Spread eagle, buddy. Yeah, that's the K. And then that's the Jimny. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so the cool wheels that I have, the tire cover. It had this sick ass radio, and unfortunately neither mine or Paul's came with the original radio, but the original radio looked so cool from this edition. I just love special edition anything. I think like anytime you can get a car that has some like funny lore, it's pretty gratifying, and like Japan is really good for making cars with like funky additions. But yeah, we're basically wrapped up here now. I think we're just gonna maybe give these cars a quick wash and then go grab some dinner. And then after that, drive to downtown Vancouver, which is gonna be a shit show considering it's the FIFA World Cup right now. But there's a cool little Japanese convenience store we always like to hit up that we thought would be kind of fun to visit with these cars, maybe take some photos of the cars in front of it. And then there's a crazy parkade that Dylan scoped out years ago that we wanna shoot some pictures of these things at. So it should be a fun night. Kind of a nice way of celebrating having all 3 of these cars, trinketed up, insured, registered, like ready to go as dailies for the summer.
Can you give me 3 seconds of Real Big by Manny Fresh?
Yeah.
Let's go get pizza.
Yeah, we need pizza, but pizza in like massive pizza pocket form, officially known as a calzone, but known to us as big pizza pocket. Grease mode, oh buddy, good one. Parked in a no parking zone. The World Cup is going on. Everyone is wearing soccer jerseys. Vancouver's chaos tonight, but we made it. Brought all 3 cars to downtown. To our favorite, right there, Kabinya Japan Center. We love that place. But if you're in Vancouver, you should go there. It's awesome. Got a Coolish and a Craft Boss black coffee because the internet told us that this should cost $3 and be just as tasty as a latte. So this is a ice cream in a bag that you squeeze, and this is just black coffee in a plastic bottle. If you were in Japan, it would cost $3. Here, it's gonna cost, what, $4? To be fair, it's gonna cost $5. Awesome, thanks so much. Gotta make a little space in there.
Oh yeah.
Black coffee at 9 p.m. on a Sunday night before work, wake up at 5 a.m. Kind of looking like a coiler, but oh, it's exploding out the side. I think I gripped it too hard, man. Give that a shake.
Protein.
It looks like it melted some of the ice cream, which is good. Vanilla latte.
Is it good?
Yeah, vanilla latte. That's really good. They should just make a vanilla version of this.
This right here is like pretty cool. You just drop it through the gate. I was gonna shoot these 2 cars first together. I shot some photos of them like this, which you probably just saw. Now we're gonna move this car in here somewhere.
None of us really needed these cars, but since getting them, we've realized we did need them because they fill a spot in our heart, which is the spot the doohickey nugget cars fill. Thanks for watching this video. You probably don't come to Checkpoint thinking you're gonna watch videos about Jimneys and Marches, but that's what you get because we like Japanese car culture, which means we like a lot of different things. And whether it's a Kaido racer or a drift car or an RWB, or a Jimny, or a little Nugget Nissan hatch, we kind of love all of it. So you should definitely pick a random Nugget car, find your closest friend, phone them on the telephone device, and buy one. Buy two, actually. And bring them over, drive them around, because this has been one of the most fun weekends I've had in ages for like a not very large sum of money and just some utter nonsense driving around with my friends in Nugget cars. Yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, hit like, leave a comment. What is your favorite doohickey ass car? And go buy something from our store, like a shirt or a sticker. That'd be cool. So thanks. We'll catch you in the next one.